Hey guys, hope you're all doing well. Now for today's video, I wanted to talk about the Baryonyx appearing in Season 2 of the new Jurassic World Netflix series, Camp Cretaceous. Now that we've gotten confirmation of them showing up in newer episodes, I wanted to dive into the lore and try to figure out how exactly these guys could be implemented into Season 2's story. So in the last trailer that we got to see for Camp Cretaceous, we're given the ominous image of a lone Baryonyx stalking about a room with Sammy, Yaz, and Brooklyn hiding behind a piece of furniture. This is so far the only representation we have of the Baryonyx in actual footage. However, it's not the only thing that we have of the animal overall. To tie in with the release of Camp Cretaceous, Mattel has put out several Jurassic World action figures that appear in the show. 3 of these are uniquely colored Baryonyx that all have their own distinct names and physical attributes. Grim, Chaos, and Limbo all appear here alongside other dinosaurs like Toro, Bumpy, and that Ceratosaurus that we saw teased in the trailer. Now, since Chaos is the dinosaur that looks the closest to what we see in this image, I think it's a good guess to say that this is which one of the berries it could be at this given point in time. At least, I believe it's the best guess we can make without seeing any of the others just yet. Speaking of those other Baryonyx, by the way, we know that in canon, these Baryonyx were housed alongside other Jurassic World dinosaurs like the Suchomimus in what is known as the Cretaceous Cruise. That being said, in the 2015 film, we can actually see on screen in the control room that something crazy went down at the Cretaceous Cruise, which caused either assets to get out of containment or possibly even a guest fatality or two to take place while the I-Rex was tearing everything down. So that's more than likely why we're seeing these guys stomp about and hunt for kids so early after Jurassic World has fallen. Whether or not we actually see the Cretaceous Cruise and where the berries were housed while the park was operational, I have absolutely no idea. Still, I do think it's pretty cool that their breakout actually lines up with what's been established in universe. Seeing the Cretaceous Cruise destroyed on the control room map in Jurassic World, and then later seeing the dinosaurs from the Cretaceous Cruise stalk Darius and the others in Camp Cretaceous is just a pretty cool little through line that I personally get a lot of enjoyment out of. So with at least 3 Baryonyx being listed as named toys in Mattel's Camp Cretaceous toy line, and the footage of this individual lurking inside of an abandoned building, I think we're probably going to have a heavy focus of these guys showing up and hunting down the kids during Season 2. I should also point out though that the Baryonyx is probably going to have to face heavy competition now that the park has officially been shut down, because with the Tyrannosaurus also making its way around the island, and the other meat-eating animals like the Ceratosaurus, Carnotors, and I guess even Blue the Velociraptor being present, these Baryonyx could be hard-pressed to find legitimate food outside of the fish that they'd normally be provided with in the park setting. Realistically, that could be one of the reasons why they'd choose to go after these kids instead of some of the other dinosaurs. I can imagine taking on something like a Sinoceratops or Stegosaurus would be a rather daunting task for an animal that is designed to be a fish eater. But hey, that's just the rational part of my brain trying to look deep into what is ultimately just an 8-episode story with a set of loose Baryonyx. Anyways guys, what are all of your thoughts on this? What do you think the Baryonyx will do in Season 2? How do you think they'll be implemented into the show? And what kind of building do you think this is in the teaser, by the way? Could this in some way get connected to the Cretaceous Cruise? And will we get to see the Cretaceous Cruise at all? Whatever your own thoughts and opinions happen to be, I'd love to hear them in the comments down below. Now before I go, I'd like to thank all of my game wardens, as well as all of my InGen executives. I'd also like to thank all of my park workers and InGen hunters as well. Guys, it seriously means the world to me that all of you continue to support what I do, and I never want you to ever forget that. Now, I'd like to thank all of you for watching today's video and hope that you all enjoyed the content. If you feel like I deserve it, I'd appreciate the like and hope that you'll consider subscribing if you're interested in hearing from me again. I'll see you all in the next video, guys, and as always, take it easy.